Kamala Harris voters, I'm going to make you feel good and understand what's really going on. So pay attention, my fellow liberals and leftists. It is April 21st, Monday, and I want you to understand a couple of things. First of all, notice we didn't have any April 20th martial law. I told you I called bullshit. I called bullshit weeks ago. It is two reasons why Donald Trump speaks: to project power or to manipulate you. Well, why did he want to manipulate you with that? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hegseth. Yes. Remember, I've been saying this for weeks. Hegseth's in trouble. He's in trouble with this whole signal gate. Everything going down is going to be a problem. And I told you that this was going to happen. I said it and I called it. And he knew it was going to be a problem. Because why? He's putting out information and discussing stuff to his wife and his brother-in-law and his brother and blah, blah. Open information, like classified, secret, sensitive information war plans. On top of that, this guy is doing conversation chats with people not only via Signal, but also via Gmail. Just never, ever, ever anything you should do. It's not just that he's a Fox News host, whatever. It's the fact that that's just the arrogance of this man and of this administration is ridiculous. But it's going to pull Trump down. It's going to be the first hit Trump gets from his decisions on his cabinet. And bravo. This is going to be a hit. This is embroidered the GOP to attack even more, and especially now that he's distanced himself a bit from Elon, and Elon does not like Hegseth or any of those Signalgate people. So now he's in trouble. Now there's problems, and now there's going to be more problems coming up. So you want to subscribe to me here. I'm going to be talking about this and some other cool stuff coming up. But here's the thing I want you to understand. This is where you begin to look at this stuff and say, okay, what is the Trump formula? And I got a group I'm opening up today. I'm running a little bit late, a day late, but I'm opening up a group called the Liberal Clarity Group. And the whole idea of that group is telling people exactly what I'm saying. You want to be part of that group? Go to darrenmonroe.com, send me an email, or DM me if we're on a social media where you can do that. The idea is this: you being able to find out why this matters. It's not just, oh, Hegseth did this and you worry. No, this is about looking at how is this going to hurt Trump. The Trump formula for failure is this, is PSPC. So the first P is playbook. The second one is score. The third one is psychology. And the C stands for challengers. So the playbook he's losing. Every time he gets hit in the lower courts, the appeal courts, the Supreme Court, he's getting ruined. He is 3-50 out of 53 judgments. He's lost 50. On top of that, I do this daily, tell people about this. On top of that, the psychology, remember I told you it's either to project strength or to manipulate. He's trying to get people away from the whole Hegseth thing. And because he knew this was going to be a big hit, and it is a great big hit. Here's the other three things on his administration. And here's the other thing, challengers. He's got two challengers with Hegseth coming in, and that is one, Outreach America, who's coming at him with Boasberg, Judge Boasberg, heading that trial as well. I think that's judicial branch's way of getting back at him. And then he's got another hit coming because the GOP is now opening up hearings talking about it. They're bringing more information about it through Congress. Do nothing. Congress has been horrible. Our greatest adversary, ally, should I say, to these adversaries has been the 23 Democratic states, including mine here in Chicago, J.B. Pritzker and Kwame Raoul. And I'm trying to tell you right now, we got a whole bunch of other people who are fighting. Like the ACLU is the one that saved the day. That's the last big judgment against Trump where they froze the Alien Enemies Act. That was the ACLU that was all over that this past week. Big shout out to them. Big shout out. And other organizations like Indivisible and Move On who are fighting with us. I want you to be encouraged and understand in this day as we enter the 14th week of Trump, we are winning and great things are happening. Now, I got a group on the back end, two groups actually I'm creating that I'm almost done with today. One is called Liberal Moneymakers. How do you make money in the Trump era? And I'm going to show you proof every other day during the week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, how I'm making money online. I've been doing it for 20 years. I haven't had a job in 20 years. I started from a FEMA paid for hotel, running away from Hurricane Katrina. I've worked for some big companies, Universal, DreamWorks, MCA, big companies, as well as some of the most famous people ever. Go to DarrenMonroe.com. You can see all the big names, all of them. I'm not going to even name drop here, okay? But I am going to say this. What I'm doing is teaching you how can you make money online, opening your mouth, doing videos like I'm doing, and get paid thousands of dollars. How much money? $1,500 to $5,000 within 90 days. You could, as long as you're working. That's the catch. You got to do the work. This ain't easy pie in the sky, make money overnight. No, this is actual work, but it's not like work like a real job. I ain't worked a real job in 20 years, y'all, for real. I'm turning 55 this year. I ain't worried about my social security, all right, my social insecurity, and you should feel that way too. Here's the other thing. I have something called liberal clarity. You heard me mention it earlier. How do you feel better and go in depth? I'm going to have in-depth stuff that I talk about. I'm going to put another video out about that. But the whole idea is how do you go in depth about not being worried about Trump? And how do you know, it's one thing for me to do these daily, but this is another thing to really go in depth about the Trump formula of failure, to go in depth about why Elon's going to jail, to go in depth about how Doge is really going down. They're in big trouble. Doge is in big trouble, y'all. And how all of the presidents, men and women, are in trouble. Pam Bondi, big trouble. Tom Homan, humongous big trouble. Tulsi Gabbard, big trouble. You understand? And then there are people who are not even famous or known by the web who are going down for both these two contempt of courts that are happening. It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. Follow me for more here, but at the same time, either DM me about those groups or reach out to me on DarrenMonroe.com and just contact me there.